What's going on, guys? We have got a new trailer for Peter Pan and Wendy. This is a live screen adaptation. I'm not exactly sure if it's just a reimagining of Peter Pan itself, the story, or if it's kind of an adaptation of the actual 1950s movie. Anyway, let's take a look at the trailer.
Tell me, how did you come
I already like the cinematography. Definitely a darker version of Neverland thus far. Ooh, okay.
Lost boys.
Every last one of us.
But you're not all boys.
So? What is this place?
Okay.
It's home.
Peter found it. Just like he found all of us.
It's like he found me.
Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
What do you say, boys? You ready for an adventure?
It looks
Okay,
very
I'm looking.
far away.
Yeah.
It's closer than you think.
Okay.
There, look!
What is it that you're afraid of, my love?
Perhaps I don't want to grow up.
Hold the past in your heart, but where you go from here, it's up to you.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling. Where is Peter Pan?
What? Ooh, I like that shot. Ooh. Okay. So, look, I know this trailer came out yesterday or the day before, and I did want to do a reaction to that, to it back then. Look, I'm going to say just objectively, it looks sick. Like, I've always been fascinated, but I've always loved, I've never read the play, but I've always been fascinated with the story of Peter Pan. And as I got older, I realized how actually heartbreaking the story was. I grew up watching the 1950s cartoon. I saw Hook in theaters, and to this day, I still love Hook. I've shown that movie to my daughter. And I loved the 2003 version. The only version of Peter Pan I didn't like was the 2015 movie, Pan, with Hugh Jackman. I thought that was a real letdown, to be honest. Just whatever it was, I don't even remember it. Anyway, look, I know there's been, the whole, I don't really want to get into it, but the whole gender swapping and all that stuff. So look, the whole thing with Peter Pan, like even in the 2003 movie, they kind of make that an almost, and I used to watch the play, the one, I forget her name, but, it's like a filmed version of the musical. Anywho, the movie they did in 2003 was much closer in adapting the source material. And one thing, Peter says is, he says the Lost Boys, and Wendy says there are no girls, and she says, no, girls are much too clever to fall out of their prams or whatnot. And so, yeah, so it's like he compliments it, and it really is meant to be that boys, women mature faster. That's just a fact of life. Right? Women do. And the whole thing with Wendy is she doesn't want to grow up. She has her little bit of time in Neverland, but realizes she can't be there the whole time, And that's the struggle with Peter Pan, is that he is continuously fighting against that. So whatever. Like, look, again, I don't really want to get into it much, but the whole race swapping thing, whatever, Tinkerbell, like, who cares, right? Who cares? It is what it is. Objectively, like I said, this movie looks sick. And for a Disney Plus film, and you got Jude Law as Hook, I'm excited about that. And I hope he actually plays Mr. Darling as well. Like if they do the whole, like the musical, the play version where the actor plays both characters, just like Jason Isaacs did, which I loved in the 2003 movie. And again, okay, like, Peter is never described in the source material. He's never actually given an appearance. The only thing they talk about is that he still has baby teeth. And that's about it. Like, they don't actually talk about his physical appearance. I think they say like there is he could be a mix of like a bunch of like European or Mediterranean like different things. I mean, look, as a ginger, I would love to see him as a ginger. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'd love to see that. Hell, even in Hook, when Wendy opens the book and shows the picture of Peter, he's a ginger in the book, right? And same thing with, I think when they show him as a young Peter, his younger self. But like, whatever, that's semantics. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Just like for a personal thing, because look, you don't see as many leading gingers these days, okay? I'm gonna be real. But besides that, I'm still gonna watch this. It looks exciting. Again, I just hope that he is not downplayed, right? Peter, his swordsman skills are supposed to rival Captain Hook's. If not, I mean, they're supposed to rival, if not be better. But you know what I mean? But he's a kid, so like they each have their advantages. Yeah, so like that's it. But regardless, this actually looks pretty sick. I'm excited to see it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below.